Hey guys, welcome back to the mat. I'm Jess and today we will be doing a nice deep heart opener flow. So today we'll be really working on opening up through our upper body, our shoulders, our chest, and just like really opening up our posture. I feel like this is a flow that really you can immediately feel the difference and you immediately feel much more open, much more powerful. You feel like you have a bigger presence in the room after you've completed the flow. So I really love this one and I hope you guys love it too. Let's get started today. As always, making sure we're listening to our body throughout our entire flow. Doesn't matter what we're doing, if it's something super simple or if it's something that is maybe more challenging for you, just meeting your body where it is at all times. Obviously, there's a difference between pushing ourselves to be better and pushing against our body. So really just checking in with yourself and make sure you're always working with our body. Our body is our most important vessel, always. So we're gonna look after it. All right, so starting at the back of the mat, just coming into a seated position. I like to sit on my knees to start, just whatever feels comfortable for you. One way you can just sit your body up nice and tall. If you've got a block or something and you prefer to sit on that cross-legged, that is so fine as well. But we're just gonna find a comfortable seat, so wriggle around until you've found that. And we're just gonna take our arms down by our sides. Rest your hands open. And as you inhale, roll your shoulders up to your ears. Exhale, roll them down your back. Just start by opening up our chest, our body in general. Checking in with how our shoulders feel today. Our shoulders can be these tricky joints that always seem to pick up niggles super easily. So if that feels like you today, again, just check in, listen to your body and take it a little easier. As we inhale, take a deep breath in, and we're going to interlace our hands, push your palms to the ceiling, and press your head and neck through. As you exhale, we're going to push our fists away, round through our back. Feel that stretch through your upper back. Feel your scaps move away from each other. And on your inhale, press your palms back away up to the ceiling. Head and neck through your shoulders and opening here. Exhale, push that fist away. Pull your back towards the back of the room. And inhale, open through the chest. Following your breath, let's take 2 more rounds. As you exhale, pushing in opposite directions, fist to the front of the room, rounding through the back of the spine. Inhale, open. Press those palms to the ceiling, keep your fingers interlaced. 1 more, exhale. And 1 more, inhale. Take a nice long deep breath in, fill up your entire belly and chest. And then release your palms down by your side. Take your fist to interlace back behind and just roll the shoulders open. It might feel like enough here, thinking about punching through the floor behind you. Otherwise, we're going to roll onto our knees, take our forehead to the ground, lift your bum and just take a nice light stretch over. When you're ready, release your hands. Keep your fingertips to the front of the room and pull your bottom back, sitting deep into your child's pose. You might like to adjust and take your knees slightly wider here. Keep pulling your hips back, reach your fingertips forward. Feel that stretch through your shoulders. And then let's walk our hands over to the left side. Take your right hand to layer on top and then pull your right hips back. Let your head and neck sink back between your arms. Feel that stretch down the right side of the body. Taking 2 more deep breaths here. And slowly move your way back to center. When we come back to center, we're going to come onto all fours. keeping your bottom where it is, we're going to creep our fingertips out in front, so we're reaching for the front of the mat. And then keeping your bottom nice and high, coming up onto your fingertips like you're holding onto 2 tennis balls. We're going to sink our chest, feel that deep stretch through your heart center. Keep your hips high. Maybe you bring your nose to the floor, or if you want to take it a little deeper, bring your chin to the floor. Taking 3 full breaths here. And on that final exhale, sliding back into your child's pose, settle your hips to your heels and walk your hands over to the right side this time. Take your left hand to layer on top and then pull your hips back and down. Bring your focus back to your breath. A deep inhale and even deeper exhale. Can you lengthen both to match? Another thing I love about this practice and just that opening through the heart center and through the chest, not only do you feel more open, more powerful, more strong in your presence, but also that breath that moves through your body just feels so much easier by the end of the practice. So, can't wait to hear what you guys feel after your practice. Nice and slowly coming back to center, coming up onto all fours, spread your fingers, ground through your knees. You might want to shuffle them back under your hips. And let's take a few rounds of our cat-cows. We inhale, let the tailbone lift, belly drop, shoulders back and down, looking up to the ceiling. And as you exhale, rounding through the tailbone, lifting through the middle back, rounding through the upper back, and drop the head and neck, pushing into all fours. Taking a few more rounds at your own pace. And feel free to incorporate any other movements that feel good for you here, whether it's a little sway of the hips side to side or rolling out. Whatever feels nice for you just to start your practice. Let's take one more full round, deep breath in and a full exhale, pushing through the ground, rounding through the spine. When you're ready, regrounding through your hands, through all your fingertips, tuck your toes and send it back for your first downward dog. So right here in our downward dog, just feel your heart center stretch open, bending into the knees, pedaling out your feet, whatever feels good for your body here. Take a moment to dip and sink your chest, maybe bend nice and deep into your knees. And then coming back to find your comfortable downward dog. We'll take 3 deep breaths here. And on your next inhale, gently roll through to your plank position. Tuck your elbows, drop your knees, and just find your way down to the mat. On your next inhale, untuck your toes and just lift through your chest. Try not to press through your hands so much. Keep that strength in your upper back. As you pull your shoulders back, squeeze your elbows back. Just lifting as high as feels comfortable. Really engaging those muscles in your glutes, in your mid-back, and trying to lengthen through the top of the head, drawing the shoulders back and down. Take one more inhale here. And as you exhale, release your body back to the mat and tuck your toes, press to all fours and downward dog. On your next inhale, reach your right leg up to the sky. And as we exhale, stepping it through into your lunge. Drop your back knee. And on your next inhale, reach your hands up. Coming to sink into that lunge, back knee stays down. Holding here, draw your shoulders away from your ears. Take a deep breath in, and as we exhale, we're going to pull our elbows back, open through your heart center. Inhale, reach tall. Exhale, pull them back and down. Like you're trying to squeeze your elbows back behind. You should feel that squeeze through your scaps. Inhale, reach. Exhale one more time. Pull it back. Open through the heart center. Inhale, rise tall. Exhale, plant your hands down by your feet. Take a deep breath in and step back into your downward dog. As you inhale, roll forward through your plank. Exhale, releasing down to the mat. Untuck the toes. Inhale as we come up into our baby cobra. This time you might like to take your hands off the mat, pinch the shoulder blades back. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, release. Bend the knees, tuck the toes, and take it back to your downward dog. Good. On your next inhale, reach your left leg up to the ceiling. And as we exhale, curling, stepping it through into your lunge. Adjust as much as you need to until you get your knee at a 90 degrees. From here, we're going to drop the back knee, untuck the toes, sweep the mat, rising tall. Good. Keep that tailbone tucked and your core engaged as you reach. Inhale, lengthen out of your hips, and as you exhale, draw your elbows back, open through the heart center. Inhale, lengthen. As you feel your spine starting to warm up, you might want to exaggerate a little bit more into that back bend, sinking into the hips. One more time, inhaling, lengthen. Exhale, pull back, squeezing here like you're trying to get your elbows to touch behind. One more time, inhale up. And exhale, plant your hands, step it back into your downward dog. Good. Inhale, rolling forward. And as you exhale, gently releasing to the mat. This time we'll come all the way up, pressing into the ground. Roll your shoulders back and down. Good. Just taking a moment, taking a little twist side to side, looking over one shoulder and then the other. Good. And slowly releasing back to the mat. As we inhale, we're going to reach and extend our arms, reaching forward like we're holding a block in front. On the exhale, pull your shoulders back, pull your elbows back, same as what we did in our lunge, but we're going to stay nice and comfy on the floor, pulling our elbows back behind. As you inhale, reach forward, lengthen. And as you exhale, pull back, feel those back muscles engage. One more time, inhale, reach and lengthen. And exhale, pull back and hold for 3. For 2, can you lift a little higher? For 1, and relax to the mat. Good, sink it back into your child's pose. Take a moment here to lengthen through your lower back. Take a few deep breaths. And on your next inhale, coming back to all fours, tuck your toes and downward dog. Good. Take a moment just to shift side to side. Take a deep bend into your right knee and then your left, looking under one armpit and then the other. And then finding yourself back in your down dog. Good. On your next inhale, reach your right leg up to the sky. And as you exhale, stepping through into your lunge. Keep your left hand planted on the ground. And with your right hand, we're reaching up to the ceiling. Good. Holding here for a breath. And then exhale, planting back to the mat. On your next inhale, we're keeping that back leg up this time, and we're reaching into our high lunge. Good. Sitting nice and deep. Keep that core switched on. As you inhale, reach through your fingertips. You know what's coming. As you exhale, pull back, look to the ceiling, open through the heart. Inhale, reach tall. Exhale, pull back. One more time. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull. And on your next inhale, reach. Lengthen through the front leg, lengthen through the fingertips. And we're going to fall forwards to find the mat. Plant your hands. You might want to step the back foot in so that you can feel that length and feel that stability. Take a deep breath into your half lift. And as you exhale, folding over that right leg. Take a moment here to just settle over the right leg, pull the right hip back, and release the nose towards your knee. Take as much of a bend through that front leg as you need. Holding for 2 more breaths. And when you're ready, plant the hands. Step your right foot all the way back, reaching it into your 3-legged dog. Draw the heel into your bottom and opening through the hips. If it feels good for you here, step the right foot the whole way over and we're going to reach into our wild thing. So our right foot finds the floor and our right arm reaches all the way over, again opening up through the heart. Hold here for a moment, and as we exhale, we're going to pull back. Inhale, reach over, and then find your way back to your downward dog. Nice work. As you inhale, flow through your vinyasa, finding your plank. Exhale into your half plank, inhale, up dog. Good. As you exhale, find your down dog. Let's find the same on the opposite side. So just take a moment, wring out the back a little bit if it's feeling it. And then on your next inhale, lift your left leg up to the ceiling. And exhale, stepping it through into your lunge. Take your right hand to plant on the inside of the foot. And as you inhale, reach that left arm to the ceiling. Holding here, open the chest, reach the fingertip. And exhale, planting back down to the ground. Moving into our lunge, inhale, reaching up tall, get strong in those legs. Core switched on, tailbones tucked. As you inhale, reach through your fingertips. Exhale, we pull back, open the heart. Such a powerful pose. Inhale, reach. And exhale, pull back, open the heart center. Inhale, one more time. Exhale, pulling back. Inhale, we reach, lengthen, and lengthen through the front leg. Exhale as we find the mat, framing the front foot. Step your back foot in until both feet are planted. Inhale, lengthen through the head and neck, half lift, and exhale, fold forward. Good. Coming to plant your hands or find the mat. Relax through the shoulders, pull that left hip back so we're nice and square. And just releasing, taking a few deep breaths. Taking a moment here. One more full inhale. And a full exhale. Planting your hands. And we're going to step that left foot straight back into our 3-legged dog. Reach it up to the ceiling. From here, bringing your heel into your bottom and opening the hips. If you did it on the other side, try it on this side. We're going to come into our wild thing. So step that left foot all the way over and then sweep your left arm over, open through the heart center. This always feels so nice in this flow. As you exhale, pull that left elbow back, squeeze through your upper back. Inhale, reach, and exhale. We're going to flip it back over into our downward dog. Take a deep breath in here, and as you exhale, press your head and neck through your shoulders. Find that opening through the heart center. And then inhale, ripple and roll into your plank. As we exhale, move through your flow. Inhaling to your up dog. Pull your shoulders back and down, look to the ceiling. And exhale, take it into your child's pose. Knees come nice and wide. Reach your fingertips towards the front of the mat. Taking one more full breath here. And then nice and slowly coming to lower your body onto the ground. So from here we're going to take our arms nice and wide. We're going to kind of come into a little bit of a deeper stretch now. Now that we've really warmed up our body, our back, our spine, all those muscles that help to support us in those heart openers as well. So we're going to take our arms into that Y or T position. For me, I feel a deeper stretch if I come into that Y position. So I'm going to take my left ear to the ground and then my right ear to the ground and lift my left leg. From here, I'll draw my heel into my bottom and then flip that left leg over. Good. So you can feel that stretch right away in the right side of my chest. If you feel like you want to take it deeper, you can bring that left hand in front of your chest, in front of your face, and just press really gently into the mat like you're pressing away from it. And you'll feel that deepening through your right shoulder and chest. Take a moment to reconnect with your breath here. And when you're ready, gently flipping back over to center. Bring your hands back in, come onto all fours. Before we take the opposite side, reach our fingertips back to the front of the mat. Keep your hips high and just sinking through your chest. Bring your nose, your forehead or your chin to the ground. And just try and allow your body to feel that heaviness through your chest into the mat rather than forcing your body. Use the weight of your body instead to move into the position. Taking one more deep breath here. And then release your forearms to the mat and slowly slide yourself back through. Find that wide position. This time we take our left ear to the ground. Right leg rises and exhale, flip it over. Good. Again, if you want to deepen into the stretch, just bring your left hand in front of your face or your chest and just gently press away. But remember, we're moving with our body, not against it. So if you feel a little tender today, maybe just take it easy, meet your body where it is. Taking one more full breath in here. And an exhale as you slowly flip yourself back to center. Coming up onto all fours, and we're going to find our way back into our kneeling position. So we'll come into our last kind of peak pose for the day, I guess. So really listen to your body here because it is quite an intense pose on your back. If you don't feel fully warmed up yet, just take the scaled option, which I'll show you now. So we're going to come up onto our toes. Tuck your toes under just so you've got that extra height under your heels. I'm going to take a deep breath in, roll your shoulders back and down. I'm going to press my hands into my lower back just so I'm really supporting that tender spot. Roll your shoulders back, pull your elbows back behind. As you inhale, lengthen out of your hips. And as you exhale, we're going to squeeze our glutes, push our hips forward, and look towards the ceiling. Focus completely on your breath. Squeeze through your glutes to support your lower back. And inhale back up. Good. We'll just take one more round of that today. So really focus on that heart opening. Remember, that's our focus for today's practice. So it's not so much about how far you go in your back bend. I will show you another option that you can come to if you just feel like you've got it in you today. But again, work with your body, don't push against it. Take a deep breath in, roll your shoulders back and down. If what we just did feels good for you, you're going to stay right there. If not, we're going to take both hands to our lower back, press our hips forward, and then slowly I'm going to take one hand and then the other to find my heels. Once I've found my heels, again, roll my shoulders back, press my hips forward, and look to the ceiling or let my head and neck drop back behind. If you're super flexible, you can untuck your toes and do it from there. But I just like to have the extra height. I know I'm not super flexible in my back, but I do love this as a bit of a heart opening. Take one more full inhale here, press your hips forward. And a full exhale, we come out exactly the same as we come in. One hand to the lower back, other hand to the lower back. And then let's find our child's pose. Take your knees nice and wide and push your hips back. Reach your fingertips as far forward as you can and pull your hips back towards your heels. Come to settle the breath right back down. And then when you feel ready, nice and slowly, creeping your hands back up, come to sit on your bottom. And we're going to extend our legs out in front. We're just going to stretch out our back a little bit, just because it obviously did a lot of work there, helping us open our heart. As you inhale, reaching tall, and as you exhale, float your hands over your legs, dropping your nose towards your knees. Allow yourself to sink through your elbows, create that heaviness in your upper body. And just let your heart release towards your thighs. On your next inhale, rising back up, we're going to take our left leg over our right. Take a deep breath in, reaching tall out of our hips. And as you exhale, take your right arm to wrap around your left knee, hugging it in towards you. Left hand plants behind your hips. Inhale, lift and lengthen. And exhale, twisting over that left shoulder. Taking one more full breath in, lengthening out of the hips. Exhale, twist a little further if it feels good. And then let's reverse our twist. Deep breath in, reaching to the ceiling. Exhale, left arm comes to the inside of the left knee, right arm comes behind. And just reverse that twist, looking over the right shoulder. Good, releasing back to center. Simply switching our legs, so extending the left leg, step your right leg over. As you inhale, reaching up tall. And as we exhale, right hand comes behind, left hand hugs our knee into our chest. Inhale, lift and lengthen. And exhale, spinning over that right shoulder. Take another deep breath in. Lengthening out of the hips. Exhale, twist to look over the right shoulder. And then release, deep breath in, reaching out. And exhale, reverse our twist, right arm to the inside of the right knee. Left hand plants behind, and just use that to help you unravel that twist. Good, when you're ready, completely unraveling yourself, come to find a nice comfy spot on the mat. And we're just going to take a few spinal rolls, making our way into a little egg on our mat. Take your knees nice and wide, reach up for the outsides of your feet, and coming into our happy baby. Just releasing here. Rocking side to side, thinking about drawing your tailbone down to the mat. And then when you feel ready, taking a nice long stretch. Our last little heart opener, arms overhead. Take a deep breath in here. And then as you exhale, just allow your arms to release by your sides. Take up as much space as you need, adjust your body underneath you. Take a moment to connect back with your breath. And just notice even how your heart center feels after your practice. After you've just opened up that space, especially if you've been sat at a desk all day or hunched over on our phones. We spend so much of our day with our shoulders rolled over, looking down at something. So it's so nice to just have that reminder to open up our chest, to open up our heart center. And you can do half of those stretches just sitting at your desk even. So just allow yourself as much time here as you need to soak up your practice, to enjoy your breath moving through your chest, nice and easy now that it's wide and open. Allow your palms to rest open towards the ceiling as a sign of receiving. When our heart is open, there's so much more that we can receive and so much more that we're open to receiving. And it's kind of that idea of when we walk around with our shoulders closed and hunched over, we don't even look like we're open to receiving. So who's going to approach us? What things are going to come to us? Not a whole lot. So that opening is beautiful to do at the start of the day or at the end of the day. And just a reminder to move through our day with our shoulders pulled back, our chest open wide, and be open to receiving all the beautiful things that come in our day, in our lives, that sometimes we just miss because we're closed off and our energy isn't quite open to it. So as always, take as long as you need here on the mat. Allow yourself as much time as you have to just soak up your practice, sit in that energy. And thank you guys so much for joining me for the practice today. I always love sharing a different flow with you. As always, like, subscribe, and comment what you want to see or how you felt after your practice. It's always so nice for me to hear. And it does really help with me getting ideas for what you guys want to see for the next flow. So either comment here or shoot me a message on Instagram. And I can't wait to see you for our next flow. Our next few flows I will be filming from a beautiful location. We're going camping, so there's literally nothing to do there. So I will be pumping out a lot of videos. So definitely comment what you want to see or shoot me a message on Instagram. Thank you guys so much for practicing with me. Thank you for showing up for yourselves, moving your body, opening your heart, and I hope you are open to all the beautiful things that come to you this week. Thank you guys.